Hello, my name is Janaki Bandara and I'm the pastor at St. Peter's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Cambridge, Ontario, where we give thanks to God for granting our existence on this particular territory, and we recognize that we thrive and enjoy life here on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, Neutral, and Haudenosaunee peoples. During this Black History Month in 2021, you may come across many stories, resources, and suggestions, teachings, and learning material that might cause you to feel uncomfortable. Racism is a very, very real structure in our world, and it makes all of us feel uncomfortable, whether we are white or black or people of color or indigenous. It doesn't matter what shade we are. There's a lot of injustice implicit in the judgments made on the basis of skin color. We all want to enjoy similar safety, voice, presence, and privilege in our day-to-day lives. But some of us are disadvantaged simply because of the melanin in our skin. Even speaking this makes me feel uncomfortable on the inside. Perhaps hearing this and hearing other aspects of the things that you will hear during Black History Month may also make you feel uncomfortable. I believe that one of the keys to unlocking the injustices of racism is to become comfortable with our own discomfort. And it is necessary for all of us, black, white, people of color, indigenous. It is necessary for all of us to become comfortable with this discomforting work of dismantling racism if we are to move to a more just world. My goal in this video is to offer you some tools. There is a lot of power in the things which remain unspoken, negative power. There's a lot of negative power in the things about which we are not conscious. And as we become able to speak about difficult things, as the things that are difficult are raised from subconscious places for us to conscious places, those difficult things lose their power over us. When I was receiving clinical training to be a pastor, I remember Sister Colleen Lashmar sharing this tool with us. It's a very, very simple chart. It shows you in this chart about spoken and unspoken, conscious and unconscious. And I remember Colleen Lashmar saying to us, the things that are part of our lives that are in this section, in the unspoken and unconscious arena of ourselves, have the most negative power over us. And when I say negative power, they are the things that will sneak up and bite you in the dead of night. They're the things that will nudge at you and make you feel uncomfortable in a bad way. When you hear or read or watch something that makes you feel uncomfortable like that, that is a deep signaling of the Spirit to you to pay attention. Can you speak about what is uncomfortable for you? Are you consciously able to address what is making you uncomfortable? If you can't speak it, and if you cannot consciously address it, it has the most power over you. You're most likely going to try and ignore the discomfort of it, bury it, or in so doing, cause more harm and possible injustice to occur. Because when you can't speak about something, when you aren't aware of how it's operating in you, it has the potential to come out and bite you when you're not looking, or bite others. On the other hand, if you are operating in this area, you may not even know where to begin. But if you can acknowledge, I'm uncomfortable, and begin speaking about your discomfort with others, or even writing it down, And do that with curiosity rather than criticizing yourself for having these feelings, with compassion rather than judgment. The conversation itself moves you from this position of unspoken and unconscious up into the area, maybe still of unconsciousness, but of being spoken. I feel uncomfortable. I don't know what this is about. I don't know why I feel this way, but this is how I feel. Acknowledge it and put it out there. Through conversation up in this area, you will become more aware of what is at play for you. Your unconscious things then have the possibility to become conscious things. Now you are moving into the arena of spoken and conscious. Just being in that space over here gives you positive power over your own discomfort, so that your power is now able to manage that discomfort in a way that is productive and less harmful. So what does this look like in racial justice work? It looks like naming discomfort out loud when you feel it. You don't have to know why you feel it. You don't have to have a solution, but name it, speak it. This makes me uncomfortable. So if you are in a context where there might be a number of people sitting at a table or a number of people on a Zoom call, and someone raises something that makes you uncomfortable and you think it may have to do with race, you think it may have to do with this privilege, you don't have to have the solution already. Just name it. This makes me really uncomfortable. When you name it, you move from here to here. Then be curious. What is the nature of this discomfort? Is it shame? Is it embarrassment? Is it anger? Is it frustration? Talk some more. In doing that talking, you now have the possibility of entering the territory of why. Why might I be feeling this? Do I feel unsafe? Do I feel guilty? Do I feel my goodness being challenged? Do I feel my character is being challenged? Do I feel like I'm being blamed? Go deeper with it. Why do I have these feelings? Are they about me? Are they about systemic injustices that I am part of? Do these injustices predate my life? Maybe look at where you fall on that timeline of injustice and discomfort. When you have that conversation, when you ask those conversations, and especially if you do them, to have those conversations with other people, you are speaking out your discomfort. You are denying racism the power of being the unaddressed elephant in the room. By patiently and with oodles of self-compassion, walking your way through these questions, walking your way through the feelings, you move your reactions from the powerless places of discomfort to the powerful places in which your voice and your consciousness become part of the solution. During Black History Month, all kinds of resources will be thrown at you, and I encourage you to read the books, listen to the podcasts and the YouTubes, do the exercises, encounter the truths about racism. But don't let your work stop there. Give spirit the upper hand within you by having the conversations of soul that move your discomfort from that dark well of unconscious and unspoken ick to the powerful place of spoken and conscious justice bringing, kingdom birthing, problem solving. Thank you.